My name is Diane Carrasco, and I'm the Dean of Career, Technical, and Workforce Education.
My name is Christy Klimmer, and I am the Executive Director for Student Completion.
My name's Jay Swartz. I'm a psychology, sociology, and humanities professor. Anytime it's human nature, anytime when there's a new program presented to you or a situation or a different way to do things, your first approach is to be a little apprehensive. And usually that's the norm. But with the drop rate improvement program, that wasn't the case. Because once you read the study and you saw the results from the study, it's easy to buy in. It's easy to understand why it works.
Odessa College has undergone quite a culture shift in the last 7 years.
Professors who taught before the drop rate improvement program had like 20-30% drop rate, which means they're losing 2 to 3 students out of every 10. And then after the drop rate improvement program, I noticed their numbers were a lot better, where they're losing one, not even some classes are not losing any students.
We saw the need to ensure that our faculty had the appropriate skills in the classroom to be able to implement their commitments.
There's basically 4 pillars or 4 components of the study that make it successful. The first one is get to know your students, and by that I mean know their names. The goal is to know everybody's name by the end of the first week. The second component is you want to monitor their progress and intervene whenever possible. The third component is you want to have some kind of interaction, like a one-on-one meeting if possible.
Some students have never been taught how to take notes their whole life, and they've just done what their parents have done or what their friends have done.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be in my office each time with each student. I could do this before class, after class. You could just quick, hey, let me look at your notes, how you doing, everything's good, and we're good to go. So you can have little non-scheduled meetings that way too. An important component is the fourth component, and that has to do with the being flexible. You can't be rigid and have deadline dates for everything and expect every student to meet every deadline date, because life happens, you know. So those are basically the 4 components, and when you look at them, they're not overwhelming. It's not something that's a rocket science. It can be done, but the goal and the key is to look at the components and see how that may work for you.
After implementing the drop rate improvement program, we started training faculty in AVID, and they started implementing these high engaging teaching strategies.
Odessa College was honored by being selected as the first national demonstration site for AVID higher ed in the country. Our AVID story began at our AVID Summer Institute in 2011. We took a team of individuals to see what AVID was all about, and our site team met at the conclusion of the conference, and as a team we decided that we were going to implement the AVID strategies in our Strategies for Success course. In the course, we focus on AVID strategies such as note-taking, time management, organization, and test-taking skills. And we also add in more inquiry and critical thinking that they can use in all of their courses.
The important piece to that is we can't allow our students just to experience that one time. And so when they leave that course, they are going to come into their classroom, whether that's in technical areas or arts and sciences area, and they need to see those skills so that they can practice those skills again. Particularly in our allied health field, where students have to learn so much material, providing AVID training for our faculty has been such a big part of how we have changed how the classroom looks.
In 2017, Odessa College was named a top 10 community college and a rising star by the Aspen Institute. When the Aspen team came to do their site visit on campus, one of the things that they mentioned is how faculty, staff, and students really embraced and saw AVID as part of our culture here at OC.
I have more of a macro perspective when it comes to success of the program, and there's a saying that I heard one time that said, your success is what you achieve, your significance is what you'll leave. So that's telling me my success is what I'll achieve. My success is high retention rates, high success rates for students. My significance is what I leave, how I'm impacting their lives, how will this help with their careers and so forth. And here at Odessa College, with our success rates and our retention rates and trying to be the best possible we can be, the best possible college we can be, and buying into that and being part of that, that to me is what's so great about this situation. I want to be a part of something bigger than me.